We all know that Ikea is the Swedish brand which has conquered the global market when it comes to furniture. We all know that Ikea produces us the finest goods when it comes to furniture products. We all know that Ikea is the most important company when it comes to furniture with a long-lasting result. When we know that Ikea has its own place when it comes to furniture or a business, we all have to know its strategy that conquers the people's mind when it comes to their sales as well. I'm Varsha. Welcome to the Freedom Business English channel. In this video, you will be learning about the strategies that Ikea uses. And continue watching this video because I'll be telling you these strategies that even you can implement if you're a company or a brand. Do not forget to subscribe and download our Freedom app, which can give you even more information when it comes to marketing, branding, and a business itself. First strategy that Ikea uses is that it focuses more on 16 to 34 year crowd. Why does Ikea focus on 16 to 34 year? Well, isn't that a weird side of number? Let me tell you this, they are providing us a lot of goods and services, but they focus on this particular set of audience only because these people can afford. There are a couple of bachelors, there are a couple of people that flee from the other country and have come here to settle down. These people at the first stage will end up taking affordable products. Well, there might be companies which have bought in NRIs, there might be colleges which have bought in NRIs, and there are people who would have migrated from their place to here and then settled down, and these people need a decoration at their place. So Ikea majorly focuses on 16 to 34-year-old people because these people are the ones who are their main customers, because they will be buying this product over and over, and this is within their pocket budget. And they will make sure that they come to this place over and over because they have a lump sum of items that they can purchase at once. And moreover, Ikea is one of the most intelligent brands, I would say, because they know that their customers are going to keep coming when they are giving more and more discounts on already the price they have given. And also talking about the present young crowd, we all know that they have a decorative mind, especially when it comes to girls. They have these large ventures which produce special items including for room as well as the home decor. So these people are going to come and buy these products obviously to keep their home neat and nice. So remember that no matter what, the moral of this is that you need to have a set of customers who can buy your product, and they are your target customers who keep coming to you over and over again. And also in addition to this is actually solving their problems. Second strategy that Ikea uses is affordable price. This is actually not only the strategy that Ikea uses, this is actually the strategy everyone uses. Let me tell you why people use this strategy. People use this strategy because once they like your product and they are getting it at an affordable price, why wouldn't people come to you over and over and buy the same product? Even if there's a queue of 100 people standing for the same product, they will come, they will buy your product no matter what, because not everyone can afford richer products. Keeping this in mind, Ikea has actually built their infrastructure in such a way that no matter what, people will come, look at that product and then end up buying it and again come back for that product over a period of time. So affordable prices is their one of the main tactics because so many people, let it be a lower margin crowd or let it be a crowd which is in the higher sector, they will eventually come up because they're going to give you really good products and even long-lasting products for a lesser affordable price and really good price. Next tactic is maze infrastructure. I would actually tell this is a brilliant idea that anyone who implements this is a mastermind. Let me tell you this why. Maze infrastructure, when it comes to IKEA itself is a huge building and that has many more divisions and many more sectors inside the building. So they make sure that their clients or their customers walk in a particular row or particular sector, putting them on a wild goose chase. No matter what, you might have only particular things that you would want to buy when it comes to IKEA. But when you keep going round and round in the store, you will end up buying more products. You will first reach to the product where you want to buy, and then walking over and over, you might look at many more other products. As a customer, you will be tempted to buy even those products because if something is really good to look at, we end up buying it. So that is the way human brain works, and that is how maze infrastructure traps you. So this is one of the ways that IKEA actually implements when it comes to their infrastructure, and when their customers go round and round, they end up buying the products more than they have to. So when it comes to maze infrastructure, the added advantage to this particular thing is that they will actually earn, or their sales when it comes to particular product will be more than they expect. No matter what, their estimated sales when it comes to the regular basis only is up to 60%. But when they have a weekend or anything, their sales almost increases to 80%. Only because the customers who would have come in the mindset of buying just 6 products will end up buying 10 or something. So this is the way maze infrastructure works. Next one is the location of IKEA. IKEA usually makes sure that they keep their location either outside the city or outside the town. Why outside the town? Because people will actually take a long time to travel, and when they have traveled that particular distance, they will end up buying it at least for the distance. We all know that saying where we say that since they've already traveled this far, why not buy it? So this is one of the things that IKEA actually uses. They'll make sure that we'll end up buying the product because we have traveled that far. So they will locate their particular store in a further distance or outside the city, as I told, town as well. This is one of their tricks, that they should make sure that we should buy that product no matter what. Just because we would have traveled that far, we'll end up buying all those products. We might just go in a mindset of getting one product. Because of their maze infrastructure and the distance that we have traveled, we'll end up at least buying 2 to 3. So this is one of the way that you can provide and generate sales as well. Talking about the location itself, second reason why they keep their locations in the farther distance is because in cities, you might not have an exact parking location. Because when it comes to IKEA, IKEA itself is a huge store. So the parking and people coming towards IKEA might be in a larger number. So if they locate it in a place where it's outside city or town, they'll actually find a huge parking space. And with this added advantage is that they keep it outside the city or town. People who are traveling that way to another city or another place will end up seeing the board which is like 2 kilometers away, and people who are traveling that way, at least because they've come that far, they will end up going to IKEA and buying their products. This is one of the tactics where IKEA together inbuilt when it came to the location itself. So there are so many added advantages just depending on the location. This is where you have to think as a company and a brand. Next one is availability of food. If you are a purchaser or a customer at IKEA, imagine yourself as a customer in IKEA. You would have already traveled a long distance towards IKEA. And then when you happen to reach IKEA, as I keep telling, it's a big store. So when you're walking into the maze infrastructure, going and buying all those heavy load of products and making sure your bag is already enough heavy, you end up reaching the end of it. In between or at the end of IKEA, you always find a restaurant or a food joint. Why? Because this is again the brilliant statistic that they have collected when it comes to food, is that when people are exhausted, they would want to eat. And IKEA actually provides you with great variety of food. And when you look at all those delicious cuisines, you would want to actually grab a bite of it and then move on to the next sector. This is also the way IKEA provides their sales through food. When you're tired, you would want to eat, and then you end up taking a bite of what IKEA is actually providing you with, and then you add up their piggy bank. This is one of the way IKEA has again promoted itself. So even if you go in there as just a visitor, at least at the point where you have to eat, you will make sure you have at least one dessert or one cuisine that they're providing and come out of it. This is actually another way that I can tell you have somehow contributed towards IKEA. I think I have given you enough points when it comes to IKEA strategies, and you can also implement this in your business as well. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Also download our ffreedom app, which can give you brilliant ideas when it comes to business, marketing, finance as well as organic farming. Do not forget to subscribe our channel as well. Thank you so much. Get wise and break free.